3 ways to pull yourself out of a bad mood fast. Sometimes it just hits us. Maybe it's just a bad day. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You're not quite sure what set you off. Maybe it's something that happened throughout your day and it triggered something and took you from being just fine or more than just fine to down in the dumps. It doesn't matter what has triggered you that's taken you down. There are 3 go-to ways that I use to elevate my mood. And think of it like this. I can't really afford to be in a bad mood. We've got kids, I've got clients all around the world. There's a lot of people who are depending on me. And if I come to the party with a low mood, then I can't do my job. I have one-to-one appointments with clients. We have group sessions, all sorts of things like that. And my vibe leads the tone for the vibe of the room. So I have to make sure that I've got fail-safe methods to beat a bad mood if one happens to hit me. So if that is what you would like to know, stick around. But first, I want you to make sure, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you'll know when we drop videos like this to help you live a happier life. We'll be back in just a second.
Guild Coaching. More success, less stress.
Whether it was someone who said something and really made you lose your good vibe, or whether you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, it does happen to us all. So, how do you beat a bad mood and fast? You don't want to spend any more time than necessary feeling low. So you have to have a couple of options to really boost your vibe. Well, today I'm giving you my treasure chest, my top 3 ways to beat a bad mood and super fast. All right, now I'm always telling you to take notes. So if you're not writing this down, open up the comment section here. You can also open that up. Ask questions, just make statements, type to reinforce your learning. Typing reinforces learning. So make sure that you are doing that. Take notes because we are about to hit it. Number 1, the number 1 way that I beat a bad mood fast is exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, and endorphins are natural mood boosters. If you are down in the dumps, feeling sad, pissed off, anything like that, and you will just take a 5 or 10 minute break for some exercise or even longer, then your mood has to change because everything about your physiological being is changing during that exercise. Now, what kind of exercise? I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy weights or a punching bag or whatever, though. There is some validity to that. For a while in my life when I was going through something really tough, I took kickboxing lessons, and I'll tell you, the physical exertion and actually coming into contact with something, in a punching and a kicking way helped me to release a whole lot of anger and a whole lot of animosity, and it helped me in the other areas of my life to be more calm and even. Another fun way for me to exercise my bad mood away is to go for a run. Not everybody likes running, not everybody wants to run, but it doesn't even have to be something with that much physical exertion. It could be a walk, it could be some sit-ups on your floor, it can be anything that will change your posture, your heart rate, and your rate of breath. So all of those things go together to create a different chemical reaction in your body that will release the endorphins. So try exercise. My second way to beat a bad mood fast, now this is kind of the opposite of exercise, but this may seem a little cliche to you because a lot of people already do it, but there's actually science behind it, and it's eating chocolate. Eating chocolate, a lot of people just reach for their favorite candy or chocolate, and I'm not talking about going out and getting the biggest chocolate bar you can, just a little bit of chocolate, just an ounce or 2 of chocolate, because that substance actually contains everything in your body is a chemical reaction, and chocolate triggers your body to release serotonin, which is the feel-good hormone. So if you're eating chocolate because you're sad or you're in a bad mood, just a little bit now, I'm not saying go rip open a bag of Hershey Kisses and meet the bottom really quickly, but if you are in a bad mood and you want to let yourself slowly indulge in some chocolate, it will help to lift your spirits. I do also recommend that you borrow just a little bit of point number 1 after you've done this, and maybe just go for a nice gentle walk, because that will also give you those endorphins, and then you get double time. Now for number 3, and make sure you're writing these down, everybody. Don't forget about the comment section if you haven't already started typing in your stuff down there. But number 3, and I've talked about this several times, I love to take dance breaks. Have a playlist with music that just boosts your mood. You know those songs that when you hear them, your toe starts tapping and you start keeping time with your head, maybe not looking as dorky as I do right now, but you know the music that really speaks to your soul. You know the music that gets you grooving. Just hit play on it, even if you're in such a low mood that you're like, oh, I can't listen to that song right now. Play it, leave it going, and then get up and dance. I tell all my clients to take 30-second dance breaks. And sometimes in the middle of our group sessions, if something's gotten kind of low, I'm like, all right, we need some pumped up music, and let's get going. Let's boogie for just a second. Because there's nothing to get your senses going like some music, especially music that you're familiar with and you really, really love. What this does for you is it literally distracts your brain from the things that have irritated you and brought you down, and it attaches your thoughts, which your thoughts are energy and your mood follows your thoughts. It attaches your thoughts to something more positive, something that serves you better, something that reminds you by association of a more positive time or mood or temperament in your life. And then when you're focused on that, your body has no choice but to match the mood, because that is how energy works. Those are my top 3 ways. Now, I do have one more. It's not as good as music though, but let me just give you a little bonus one right now. Get more light. It is scientifically proven that 30 to 60 seconds of pure blue light in the morning helps to boost your mood. You can also do that in the middle of the day. Those will help wake you up, rejuvenate you. There's a chemical reaction that happens deep inside your eye and your brain with your optic nerve and all sorts of good scientific biological things that I'm not going to go into right now. But get more light, really bright light. If you live in an area without a whole lot of sunlight, I do recommend getting a sun lamp. I have a really interesting lamp called the Circadia lamp. I can link you to a couple of things in the video description here if you want to check that out, but light also really helps. But my preference is music. If this video has been of any help to you, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you didn't already subscribe, do that and hit the bell so you know the next time that we've dropped a video to help you live a happier life with lower stress and much more success. Till next time, I'm Dr. Jane with Guild Coaching, guildcoaching.com. See ya.